Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, catching up with Coach Dykes before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will get the football first. Jeremy Payne, what a game he had last time out. Found Pater 3 times just under 100 yards in their win. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Payne. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Moving out of the pocket. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Aggies offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Right on the money. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He wants to change this route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Texas A&M going up tempo. From the gun on 3rd down, Reed. It's on target and complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Reed. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He makes the grab, and he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. Reed to the air again. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. The run inside. It's Payne. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grab near the marker. It's Horton. Texas A&M going quickly.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Reed. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Owens. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Using the quick game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Buying some time. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Again, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
Here's Reed to throw. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Aggies! He got it, beat down in bounds. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. They're setting up the screen. Shakes a man, and he might take off. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds his man. It's Small. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The run inside. It's Payne. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's Craig. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throwing Reed. Wide open downfield.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Craver. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Pulls it in down the middle. They finally make the stop, but what a way to end this first quarter after that fantastic play. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Reed. Here's a heat. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Reed to the air again. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer us. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Craig. That's caught. It's small. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking for a big gain. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
Running inside, it's Owens. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Texas A&M going up-tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. Working that left side now. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Reed, bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll go right back to him. There's a crease. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Horned Frogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Craig. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's...
He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll try to do it himself. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Man, you got to love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Texas A&M going quickly.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal. Again, it's Reed. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Gets it into the end zone.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And they tacked on the extra point. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This is a really important drive for this offense. They're sitting here down 2 touchdowns and needing to put something productive together now. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise.
Looking deep. And he knocks it away incomplete, but there's a flag down to get his hand on the ball. He had to run through the receiver's back. I think the flag's going to be on the defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Here's Reed to throw. With the catch, it's Horton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Reed. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Texas A&M going up-tempo. He might want another play. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Makes the catch. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly what.
He's got it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Reed to the air again. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run inside. It's Payne. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Back to throw, it's Craig. Fires on the move. Pulls it in, it's small. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Right down the boulevard. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Texas A&M going quickly. Play action with Reed. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll get rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Horton. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Move, motion. Looking for space. It's Owens. Nice move there. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Horned Frogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Aggies head coach at the half. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. Oh, what a move to get open. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this...
Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Aggies! And the route is on.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking for a man. It's Craig. Got his man. On the move at the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Catch in the middle. It's small. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the draw, it's Payne. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Calls his own number. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, TCU! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Coming out with it, it's Craver. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Looking for his man in the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Pulls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Dropping back, it's Craig. Pulls it in, it's James.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Looking for a crease, it's Payne. Crosses the 40. Right down the boulevard. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Craver. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Got it in the middle. It's James. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Complete out of the backfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Reed. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Pulled down for the tackle. Texas A&M going up tempo. On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna run it, it's Payne. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Hit as he throws. Got the quick pass. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but's able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with third down and 5. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wants to throw. It's Craig. Got his man out of the backfield.
That's a good idea offensively. Try to get this guy the football in space on the perimeter of the field, throwing him the swing pass, and see if he can make something happen.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads it left. Makes a grab past the marker. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking for a gap. It's Payne. Picks up the first down. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Fires to the tight end. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us.
Got it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. And he tacks on the extra point.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Might be changing the route. Reed. Going deep. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got it in the middle. It's small. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by...
Makes the grab in their space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The option, he'll keep it. Here's a little room there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this?
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Aggie. How about this defense taking one back to the house? You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Snags it, and he's open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Back to throw, it's Craig. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing, laying the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.